Hola, bienvenidos mis amores de mi bello jardín. Hoy me encuentro aquí en San Antonio, Texas, en este River There, que está increíble aquí en San Antonio, Texas. Y les voy a enseñar lo más bonito para que ustedes lo puedan disfrutar. Todo el ambiente de noche con la iluminación, las luces. Miren. Es un lugar de verdad fantástico, increíble. Vas a admirar la belleza del río, el sonido de las cascadas. Mire, edificios realmente hermosos. Y mire, nuevamente cascadas. Pues te invito a que te suscribas a mi canal de mi bello jardín y que nos sigas. Bueno, me voy a apurar porque nos dejan. Aquí voy a subir al puentecito. Todo está lindo, 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 lindo. Miren. Listo para un paseo.
Can everybody hear me? Perfect. Welcome everybody to the San Antonio River Walk. Welcome to Go Rio River Cruises. My name is Valeria.
Aquí está el eje, bueno, te digo.
We're now getting ready to enter one of the most historical areas of all the...
Take the next 30 30 to 40 minutes together, depending on the traffic. But before we start, I do have to let you know some safety rules that we have. The first one is please remain seated the entirety of the tour. We have some very low bridges, and also I am pretty short myself. So if I cannot see where I'm driving, I don't know about you guys, but that does not sound arms, legs, elbows, and anything that could be outside of the boat, inside of the boat. If you are wondering if I have life jackets, yes, I do. I have them in the hatches right in front of me. But my advice is if you do find yourself in the river, just remain calm, stand up, and walk out. Because most of the river is only 4 to 5 feet deep, so even I am taller than the river, which is saying something. And one last thing, I have to let you guys know that it is not allowed to smoke or vape on the riverwalk. Not only during the tour, but the entire river level. If you want to smoke, up the street. Before we start, I have to let you know that tonight on the riverwalk, we're actually doing something that we don't normally do. Our flood channel is getting some maintenance done, so that part is closed. So usually our tour is just one big loop and every single boat follows the other one. But because that part is closed, we have to share the river tonight. So along the way, we'll be seeing some boats coming our way, and sometimes we'll stop so they can pass us, or they will stop so we can pass. What? Please feel free to ask them my way. I will do my best to answer them honestly. And if I don't know the answer, I'm just gonna say whatever, and you will believe me because you don't know any better. Bless you.
I had a boat full of people and I had to stop to pull her over. Yeah. That's what everybody said on the boat.
And there we go. I am very lucky. The first 3 times I got married there. I am aiming for a 4th one. And this time, I'm marrying for money. And on my left side, we have the fine restaurants, galleries, and shops here at that pier.
We're coming across a few restaurants out here, kind of on this face, the face of La Villa. La Villa.
On my right side, you'll be seeing this Del Rio Hotel. It was established, it was built in 1968 in only 202 works. The way that it was possible to build this hotel in such short amount of time is the contractor H.B. Zachary built the first 4 floors in this location, and then the 500 rooms that this hotel has were with the cool kids call it the Lego Hotel. We'll be taking a right turn over here, and we'll be entering the man-made extension as soon as we cross this bridge. The reason why we added this man-made extension is because in 1968, San Antonio hosted the Hemisphere World Fair. So because we knew we were going to be having a lot of people here in the city, we built hotels, restaurants, and attractions like the Convention Center and the Tower of the Americas. And we wanted to make a shortcut for people to get to the Riverwalk from wherever they were. So this extension was added, and then people would take the boats and use them as cabs. To build their hotel, they wanted to tear down the firmament, but they were not allowed to do it because it was considered an historical building. So they did the best next logical thing, and they decided to move the firmament hotel. And I know how that sounds. Lady right in front of us is the newest addition to the Riverwalk. She is the Stargazer. We got her in 2022. She is made out of Mexican volcanic rock, and the little star that she's holding is made out of marble. A lot of people make their guesses about what they think she's looking at through the little star. Some people think she's looking at stars. Others say she's looking at the sun, the moon, the future. I personally like to think that she's looking at when are the Dallas Cowboys finally gonna make it to the Super Bowl. Anyways, at the end of the day, every single guess would be correct because San Antonio. Shops at River Center is 1,000,000 square feet of shopping with over 100 stores inside. Inside of this mall, you can find an IMAX theater, a Legoland, a Build-A-Bear, and lots of restaurants. So if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. I think it's close of time, but I mean, I think that's just an excuse for you to come back to the river tomorrow. I personally get asked the most is if we are on rails or if I'm driving the boat. And the answer is I am actually driving the boat. So every single bump that we would feel would be a hunt. That is the Torch of Friendship. That sculpture was the gift that we got from the country of Mexico in 2002. The artist who made this sculpture, Sebastian, says that it represents the friendship between Mexico and the United States. He says that sometimes it's chaotic, sometimes it's harmonious, but it is always neat and right. Now, I have a very important question for you. Can you smell that? Right now, you're in my favorite part of the river. We call this restaurant. We have everything that happens to figure out how to get along. We have Mexican, Italian, Mexican, German, Mexican, Chinese, Mexican, Indian, Mexican, Tex-Mex. Did I already say Mexican?
Me quedó, lo más es como un six-pack.
Hola, me llamo Noemí y me encuentro sumamente feliz que hayas llegado a este canal donde te voy a hacer partícipe de muchas novedades, de artículos muy exclusivos relacionados a las plantas, a las flores, a los jardines espectaculares y a todo tipo de novedades que en la actualidad están muy de moda. Recuerda que Mi Bello Jardín es una empresa mexicana amante de la decoración y que va a cumplir con todo para traerte todas las novedades que están hoy en la actualidad.